The Gospel for today is taken from the Gospel according to St. Luke, and it is chapter 12, verses 16 to 34 inclusive. Luke 12 and verses 16 to 34 inclusive. The Lord Jesus gave this parable. Well, Luke 12, 16, the Lord begins with a parable, and he mentions this fool rich man. And I believe when we go to verse 16, then he spoke a parable to them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man yielded plentifully, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? So he said, I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there I will store all my crops and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, fool, this night your soul will be required of you. Then whose will be those things be which you have provided? Sat all night thinking, what shall I do? My land yielded many crops. The barns are not big enough, so I'm going to tear them down and make them greater, so that way I can gather every produce, every crop that the land gave me. I don't want nothing to go to waste. And then I'll say to myself, rejoice, be glad, and be happy. You've got plenty of produce, plenty of wealth for many, many years. Enjoy life to the fullest. God called this rich man a fool. Why? Because he said, tonight your spirit will be taken away from you. You will die tonight. All these plans, what are they for? A foolish rich man. Incredible. Why did the Lord Jesus say this parable? Because a couple of verses prior to verse 16, two brothers, biological brothers, came to the Lord Jesus asking him to intercede and be a judge between the two brothers for the sake of a block of land. The brothers were fighting over a block of land, like so many people fight over material things. What has changed? Nothing, except technology. People fought at the time of the Lord over a block of land, and today, the 21st century people are also fighting over block of lands and materialism. Nothing much has changed. And the Lord said, well, who made me a judge between the two of you? What the Lord was saying, you are brothers. Have you ever gave it a deep thought? You're coming fighting over a block of land, and each one of you is saying, this is mine, and the other one says, no, it is mine. Have you gave it a deep thought? Because if you had, you wouldn't have argued in the first place, let alone to come to me, I, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and then asking me to be a judge between the two of you. If you gave it that deep thought, you would have come to this realization and this reality. The very block of land that you were fighting over is nothing but a graveyard for both of you. The land we fight for is our grave. The land will swallow us at the end. Will we take anything with us? No. Those who gone before us, I'm sure there was many rich people on the face of this planet. I'm sure there was a lot of wealthy people. But did they take anything when they left? Absolutely nothing. And that's why the Lord gave this parable to those two brothers and to all of us.